Well, good morning, everybody.
Yeah, good morning.
Happy Wednesday.
Yes, the last day of November.
Yeah, the last day of November already, man. This year is flying by.
Yeah, I was just telling Wyatt this morning. I said, oh, you got 25 more days till Christmas.
Of course, yeah, he's counting the days like most kids do, right?
Yeah. I don't blame him.
No, I did that as a kid too. I mean, think back to when you guys were a kid, right? In all reality, every kid, for the most part, waits patiently for December to come around, right?
Yeah. After their birthdays.
Yeah, it's the best month of the year.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, in all reality, you only go to school for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Most, right? I'm just saying in general speak here.
Yeah.
Most kids go to school for only 2 weeks, and then you have this big long break. And during that break, you get presents and have good food.
Yeah.
And hang out with all your family and
look at nice Christmas decorations. Can't forget that.
And look at nice Christmas decorations, right? It's just really nice. So when I was a kid growing up, I couldn't wait, man. December was like my favorite time of year. And it wasn't just about presents. It really, really wasn't. We used to walk around or drive around in our small town, and there'd be certain streets, right, where every single house went way overboard on purpose for like decorations.
Oh, yeah.
And I forget the name of the street in where the town I grew up in, but it was, I in my mind, I'm looking at it right now, right? And these guys, this whole street, I think it was like part of the HOA or something, like you had to, or something. Like you didn't want to be that one house that wasn't lit up, right, on the block. But they would go overboard for like Halloween. I mean, that was the street to go trick-or-treating on.
Yeah, we had one too. It was Washington Street.
Washington Street?
Yeah. They would decorate.
Yeah.
For all the holidays, and that's where we go trick-or-treating.
And then that's where we would go on ours, not Washington Street, but you'd slowly drive up and down the street to look at all the Christmas lights and stuff.
Yeah.
It was so much fun.
Yeah, that's what we did too.
Growing up, it was a treat. We'd be out of school, and then I remember my dad being like, let's go drive around and look at Christmas lights. Yeah, right? And we'd be all excited as kids. Me and Melanie and Dawn, we'd be all in there looking at all the lights.
Yeah.
It was really cool.
Yeah, good times.
So I'm sure Wyatt's like excited about it. And Roxanne's freezing to death.
I am cold.
So, something really interesting happened. So as you guys know, we've been having some really big winds out here.
Yeah, just the last couple days.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Which is a normal thing out here because the air comes off the mountain right over here, right? And just all through this whole valley right here, just swooshes in here.
Yeah.
But take a look at this. So we were outside this morning with Melanie and Gary, and after taking the kids to the bus stop, and we notice a big giant pine tree decided to fall during the windstorm right towards the well house.
Yeah.
Can you guys
I
see
mean,
that?
and it broke. The top of it broke off right there. So, I mean, it is super close to the well house.
Yeah, look at this, guys.
Yeah. We got lucky.
We got lucky because, I mean, this pine tree, as you can see, it was already dead. It's getting eaten up by the beetles and all that stuff. But it fell. It broke right here. Let me show you real quick. It broke from the wind. Look at that. Broke, fell over that way towards Roxanne, and look where it landed. Look at the well house right there on the left. So luckily it didn't hit the well house.
I know, it broke off in 3 pieces.
Yep, and it broke off in 3 pieces, but
didn't even touch the well house.
Yeah, I mean, look how close it is, guys.
Yeah, look, here's one piece of it, and then here's the top of it.
Yep, and there's the top. Isn't that crazy, guys? Look. I think this tree protected the well house.
I think it did too.
I think this pine did come flying over here. And I think it hit one of those branches and broke the top off. I'm not sure, but even if it did hit the well house, which I'm happy it didn't, obviously, It is all block, so I don't think it would break.
No, I would just worry about the roof. Like
The roof would break.
yeah, like getting a hole in the tin or something.
We'd have to rebuild it, but it didn't break, so that's a good thing.
Yeah, thank goodness.
And that brings up some other things that we've known about. So there, we have, there's 2 pines over here by the chicken coop. And I'm not really too concerned about like this big one, but there is another one kind of by the chicken coop that I'm concerned about eventually because it is dead. But I'm gonna have to be looking in on having to lop that thing down pretty soon, maybe in the spring. But the only pines that we left around our house and our buildings is this big one right here.
Hi, Luna, you're all wet.
As you can see, but that one's alive and doing good. If that one falls, it could hit the pole barn and it could possibly hit the house.
Or the power line.
Or the power lines. So that one, if it ever dies, this big one, I'm gonna have to make it fall directly this way, right there, so it's out of the way, because it's a pretty big tree. And we already had one over here break and fall down from the wind. This was months and months ago, though. I think I told you guys about it.
Towards the beginning of the year.
Yeah, so this pine right here was dead too, but it already broke off, as you can see. So that thing's gonna become firewood soon. But that corner one right here, this one's dead too. And this is like the corner of the chicken coop and hi chicken, right here. That one's dead.
Yeah.
So I need to cut this one and have it fall that way. It's gotta go around. Which hopefully I can do. I don't know when that's gonna happen, but we're gonna get it done sometime. Just to make sure it doesn't fall in the chicken coop or nothing.
Yeah, and
you know.
the poor chickens.
Yeah, I don't want the chickens to, you know, have their house destroyed. So I thought that was interesting though this morning, guys.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy. I don't know when it happened. Could have been, it was windy yesterday, and then it was windy the day before, so it could have been the last couple, obviously.
It could have happened, not last night, but the night before when it was super windy.
Yeah, I'm thinking it was probably the night before, because that wind, man.
Yeah, it was windy. Like,
yeah, it was bad.
It woke me up in the middle of the night. I was getting woken up by the wind.
Yeah, me too. It woke me up.
And it's funny, because when we woke up, or when I woke up, oh man, in my mind I'm all, thank God we're not in the trailer anymore. It's like, we blowing all over the place, you know. Telling you, because the wind in the trailer when we were still sleeping in there was horrible.
Oh yeah, the whole trailer would be moving around, and then like depending on the tarp too, right? Like when we had the broken, ripped up tarp that was on there for a little while before we got a new one. Remember, it would catch the wind and it was just whipping the tarp around. It was hitting the roof, shaking the whole trailer, and
it's like impossible to sleep.
Yeah.
When you're getting, you know, jolted around like that. So
see, those are all just distant memories now.
Yeah, I know, right? What trailer? What trailer?
It's almost like we've never even lived in a trailer.
Yeah, right. I don't think... I told Roxanne, I said, I don't think I'm ever going to go camping in a trailer, ever, again in my life.
Well, at least maybe not anytime really soon.
If I go camping, it'll be a tent.
Yeah, I prefer tent camping now versus trailer camping.
Just give me a tent, I'll be good.
Yeah. It's funny because the trailer, we walked in there the other day, or I did, to get some stuff out of it, and it even smells like an old trailer now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we've been out of it for a while.
Yeah, so it's like all just stale and stagnant and smells like an old trailer. And it's crazy because when we lived in there, at least I didn't notice it. Maybe it did, but
I don't think it smelled like that when we lived in there.
Yeah, I don't think it did either because I always kept air fresheners. And, we were living in it, so it was a little bit different.
Well, yeah, now it's got that musky, like
stale
camper smell.
Yeah.
If that makes sense, guys. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, if you guys have campers and they sit for a while, it's that smell.
I'd like to move the camper eventually.
Yeah, we were talking about that, moving the camper, putting it somewhere, at least for right now, until we figure out exactly what we want to do with it.
Yeah, because I don't know. I know I talked about putting it over here with like a picket fence around it. That's still an idea.
Yeah, it's
but
still possible.
I'd like to move it like, you guys know down by camp where, if you guys watch Melanie and Gary's channel, SLR by any chance, remember where the horse trailer was at first?
Yeah.
Right, like tucked away.
Yeah, a little cutout over there.
Yeah, I'm thinking about maybe putting it over there because it's out of the way, and then wrapping it up.
Yeah.
With a tarp so it, you know, it doesn't leak, and we don't have like a hard cover for it or nothing, or an awning to put it underneath.
No, and then make sure it has a tarp.
Well, yeah, well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Put it, tuck it away. We can use that tarp. That tarp's big enough.
Yeah,
and then bungee it all nice and tight.
Yeah.
And then just every, you know, a month or so, we'd have to go over there and maybe air it out for like because around here, the humidity, guys, I mean, you'll get mold on the outside of stuff.
Yeah.
Like I see it all around here, campers and RVs and stuff, like up and down the roads, people have them. And there's literally like mold growing on the outside of it.
Yeah, especially if you got the tarp over it.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, there's no way for it to breathe.
Yeah, so
But
I don't know. I don't want to get rid of it.
It should be okay during the winter with the tarp
Oh,
on
yeah,
it.
yeah.
So I was thinking you could just wrap it for winter, and then like springtime we can go over there and take the tarp off, air the trailer out.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. Maybe every month, every 2 months. I'm not sure. I mean,
I don't know.
This is the first camper I've ever owned, personally.
Yeah, and we had it in Vegas there, you know. And,
Yeah.
It's obviously different in Vegas because of the dry heat, so we didn't have to worry about, you know, mold or rot.
Yeah, there's no such thing as moisture in the air in Vegas.
Yeah. So
you're losing humidity if you're there.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and then that and I mean the trailer needs a little bit of work now because we've been living in it for you know, a year. Needs a little bit of work done. I was thinking of like
the toilet.
Well, the toilet's broken.
Which I don't even know if we told you guys that, but like the last month we were in there, the water line on the toilet itself.
Yeah.
The actual toilet, even though it's brand new, I put it in there before we moved here, brand new toilet.
Yep.
The actual like valve on it where the water comes in sprung a leak. And so there's no way to replace just that little valve. You guys have to see it to know what I'm talking about. But it's like cracked. And so we had to turn the water off in the trailer.
To the toilet, yeah.
To the toilet. And we had to use, it's all real close, we had to use the shower head. It's a movable shower head.
Yeah.
And put it in the toilet, fill up the toilet bowl, and then like, you know, flush or whatever, and then clean it out that way for like the last month. Because if you had the water, I mean, it was leaking all over the place. We went in there and it was flooded one day.
Oh, yeah. I came in there and it was all wet.
Yeah.
But
really shortly after that, we had our bathroom.
Yeah.
Like 3 weeks, I think, after.
Yeah, and then we turned the water off to the trailer. So.
Yeah, so the trailer hasn't had water in 2 months or whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever it was.
It's been a while.
So.
And then we have no power in the trailer.
Yeah, no power. It's a storage unit right now.
Yeah, it is a storage unit.
But I don't want it to go to waste. I don't want it to break. I don't want it to fall apart, you know?
No, I mean...
It's, I think it will, like Roxanne's mentioned this before, and I think it's a really good idea. Fix it all up, make it usable, where it's comfortable and everything. And over by where the horse trailer's at, there's water, just so you guys know. So if people come to visit, right, they'll have a camper to sleep in.
Yeah.
With water and power.
Yeah.
Right, and they could take a shower and.
Yeah, we'd fix the toilet, I guess.
Yeah, I'd get a new toilet. They're not that expensive.
No.
I mean, they are.
Yeah.
But they're not.
Yeah, I mean, at the time, it just didn't seem worth it to buy a new toilet.
No, because we were gonna have a real toilet in like less than a month.
Yeah,
we're like, man, I ain't buying a toilet.
We were getting ready to gear up for the bathroom, so I guess that just motivated us to get it done faster.
Yeah. So I don't know. We'll figure it out. But it's kind of one of those eyesores for me right now.
I know, it's going to look weird over there without that trailer.
Yeah, it will.
Because
But it's an eyesore to me, like I was saying, because it's right here. It's not even being used. It's like, I want to get you away from here.
Yeah, I don't even want to look at
I
it.
don't even want to see you anymore.
Yeah, at least right now, I don't.
But I was talking to Gary. He's going to help me move it. It's kind of on a slope now. And I think Biggie will be able to move that 10 times easier than my truck. So we'll figure it out.
Yeah, it was pretty scary.
Yeah, I was like,
oh, when you
one
were
of the tires
there,
is off.
Yeah,
And
because over at camp there on our side where our trailer was at, like there's the hill, it swoops down. So Anthony got his truck and he was backing it up there, and actually one of his tires was up off the ground, not even touching the ground. You know, it was pretty freaky. It was pretty freaky.
So guys, good vibes today.
Yeah, I got good vibes.
We got a lot to do today.
I know.
We got to get working. Roxanne's got some big plans around here that she wants to get done. I have some stuff I need to get done inside the house.
Cats need to get fed.
Yeah, cats are dying of starvation, as they always act like, right? And look, she's gonna climb up. Hi, Flower. What? Yeah, see? This is my life, guys. I didn't bring her up here. Look at her. Hi, Flower.
She says, "Lummy, where's
She's
my
like, where's
food?
my breakfast?
You hungry, Flower?"
But it's getting cold out here, guys. So I got to get some gloves on. I got to start moving around.
Yeah, me too.
We got some work, like I said, work to do inside the house. You guys will see on Friday. Part 2 is coming out today.
Yeah.
All right, of Wyatt's bathroom. You guys will get to see what we did on that. Make sure you guys check that out. Country Road Cure. And
Wow.
what?
You're all and. You got so much to say.
And a lot of people have been watching these videos recently, and if you guys are not subscribed
Oh yes.
to the Daily Vibe with Roxanne, consider subscribing. It is free, as you guys know. If you that are already subscribed, doesn't cost you anything, and it does help us out. It helps push this channel out to some viewers that may not have seen it before.
Yeah, absolutely.
So please consider subscribing if you want to.
Yeah.
But good vibes today, guys.
Very good vibes.
Good. I say it almost every day. Good working vibes, man. I'm ready to work.
I guess every day.
Motivated
you're ready,
vibes.
I guess you're ready to work every day.
That's right. Stay motivated, guys.
Yes.
You guys have a great day, and we will see you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.